young people,
This is a Charlie Kramer. Oh, right. Is he? Right, well, you can see there's the bell in there. It is.
This show will be American Sign Language interpreted. Die Again Romeo, Robert Coates in the Old World. Written by Rory Golden. Music by L.A. Floyd in the booth. Dramaturg Kevin Spangle. I'm going to go over the cast. I'm reading 8 characters, so try to distinguish them a little bit with some visual cues for you. Cast. Norman, a trickster and a waiter. Chauncey Lemon Kid Longley, a.k.a. Lemon, a gentleman of fashion, Coates' friend and confidant. And Robert Diamond Coates, a gentleman of fashion known for wearing diamond buttons and knee buckles. Emma Tilney Long, a society woman, single, searching and broke, obsessed with shoes and shopping. Mrs. Simonetta Rose Harcourt Tilney Long, Emma's mother. Heckler. Juliet. Act 1, Scene 3, Lady B's fête champêtre, a garden party. Norman serves food and drink. Coates in conversation with others. Lemon enters in a bit of a rush. Oh, naughty Lemon Kid Lumley is come to our aid at last. Hello, dear. Oh, hello. Ha ha. Sorry, mate. I had to pick up something on my way here. Crabs? Yes. No. Oh, good sir. How are you? Very well indeed. Mr. Coates, you are a great success. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this is not about me. No matter how many of you want to be. Chocolate fudge. Coates takes a piece of fudge on a napkin and eats with his mouth open. Enter Emma, followed by Mother. It's all happening. Apologies for being so tardy. We had to pick up something on our way here. Somewhat tasty donuts? No. Yes. Oh my goodness. Girl, look at here. Coates smiles while eating chocolate fudge. That, my lady, that is Diamond Coates. He has plenty of wit and enjoys 2 things. How extraordinary. There's an air of most romantic mystery, endearing his apricot tarts to all. So the fashions are thrilling. They're also daunting too at times. When this is all over, I can tell you things that will send you around the corner. What is your name? Norman. Yeah, Norman. Norman, please, I make a point never to gossip with servants. Please, come on. Crunchy, crystallized, sugar-crusted, flaky outer layers. Coates bends over to adjust his knee buckle. His lacy purple panties show succulent, violet-infused ripe fruits and nuts inside. Oh! Oh, there's music. We can use it. We need to dance. We don't have no time for psychological romance, Mama. Leap to these arms, Silver Eagle. Is he Italian? You told me. Antiguan. Antigone? Oh, God only knows when we will see each other again if I allow you or your future husband to navigate. Coates smiles at Emma across the room. Cat's out of the bag, Emma. Coates' shining eye on you. blinded by the light. Just remember, among men, sex sometimes results in intimacy. Among women, intimacy sometimes results in sex. Anything else? Yes, we cannot stay late. The man next door is popping in every half hour to keep an eye on our pussies. Now out! Out with your chest! It's as out as it will go. I am desolate. Would I ever play Romeo again? Then, a miracle. Out of the blue, 2 shots rang out in the night. There was a knock on the door at 10 a.m. My valet brings me something on a Limoges tea card. What is it? What is the tea? Lavender, honeysuckle, sriracha. A letter from Bip Bop Bam, Mr. Dimmons. Oh, I nearly collapse in anticipation. Say it. Patient. I open the letter. I read it aloud. With just as I point out, I am to play Romeo. Alakazam, at long last, the Royal Theatre Bar. In February. Shall I? How can you say no to your place in the sun? Shelley Winters is not yet born. You'll solicit coats upon my word. Clear. He is middle-aged, but for all his 37 years, he has the heart of a youth. He's not very attractive, I must say. And his purse being as heavy as his heart is light, my gigantic, luscious lump of love, you'll have a diamond ring soon. Mark my words. We can pray he will say something, but of course I must not drop even the slightest hint of my fervent hopes. Norman hands Emma a glass of red wine. She drinks. There's not a woman in Bath who hasn't been after you from the day you arrived. You are very kind and very flattering. When I think of these debutantes alone, and I saw her today at the reception. She had a glass of wine in her hands. She said, "Well, I have to go." Take a confection. At her feet was a foolproof plan. I heard her say, "Red wine goes to my head." What is the girl's name? Tut, I have lost my connection. I am not here. Makes me forget that I see how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a diamond ring upon that hand. Ay me, red wine makes me feel so fine. High discourses, I will answer it. And it's coming this way. Oh, come on, child, talk to me. Remember, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty rich man. Yo, I want to take a moment or two to, may I present our newborn, glistening, star in gestation, temptation, Robert Diamond Coates, Miss Emma Tooney Long, and her Anna. I am thinking how lucky I am. I do not know that there's much luck about it. It is destiny. Date. Sorry. It's date. It's destiny. It's destiny. Fate. Enchanté to you too. My ears have not yet drunk 100 words, yet I know the sound cha-ching. Bling, bling. 2 broke queens, a rich king, and a jackass walk into a bar. Wait. 4 queens walk into a bar. The redhead says, ladies first, ladies first. They all stop to think for a minute. Contrary to what many thoughtless citizens seem to believe, Diamond Coates does not take an excessive delight in clothes and material elegance. These unassuming rags are no more than the symbol of one's innate human imperfection. Then you are. I am a country mouse raised in the colonies of Antigua, here for the recuperating effects of the boss, that bar. And no one could mistake me for anything else. Are you him? Or him? Let me see, Mr. Coates. I forget. Who is your designer? I have no designer. It is another example of my decadence. My attitude is that as long as my attire is no trouble to anyone, I have the right to wear whom I like. No profession other than elegance. I know. I ought to be getting money out of the paparazzi. I told you, Italian. Is he for real? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I can only be sure of my own existence by finding it in the mirror of others' faces. Usually I know. Yes, coach can only play a part by shutting himself apart. That is to say, shutting up in opposition. Eager am I to play Romeo on the stage at bar. Wonderful. Though I must say, aren't you, if nothing else, aren't you a bit too like the lightning which doth seize to be air? One can say it lightens me to say my youthful passion and my contemporary fashion ought to become same flesh with the crowd. I finally found somebody who makes me laugh and shiver at one sit. One wafer thin mint. No. Je te comprends. Just a fortnight prior, I went for a walk in a crowded marketplace. A man came up behind me, put something in my hand, and said, "This is what you need." That happened to me once in the produce section at the A&P. This is a stimulating period for initiating stylish activities with great enthusiasm. The moon is in Aquarius, and it favors Uranus and Mars in fire signs. Oh, sweet heavens. Let me not be mad. Women can be so silly. They think because you're an actor, you must also be a superior lover. Oh. People think because you're a master on stage, you must also be a master in le boudoir. They think because you can work words into titillating tragedy at a matinee, that you can also work a person's body. Into bits of glittery ecstasy and total harpooning abandon. Anybody else want something cold to drink? Emma, where is your reticule? Mr. Coates, what a pleasure, sheer delight. I must, of course, ask you if you would like to come for a walk in the garden with me. I feel that her ladyship's work might be of assistance in the poem I've been musing upon. Do you really mean that? Not you. Oh, strong excitement and desire. Yet I fear almost insurmountable barriers have been erected. For fortune has brought you together on the same soil where, although we mix, we do not amalgamate. Mama, for a diamond tiara, I'll amalgamate. Amalgamate. Psst, meet me under the table. What? Oops, I dropped my napkin. Emma, marriages in which the two people come from backgrounds with many contrasts, especially unusual contrasts, are called mixed marriages. What are you talking about? Mixed marriage martyrdom. Why don't you talk about something you know about, like drinking? Emma, listen to me. After 40, a woman has to choose between losing her figure or her face. My advice is to keep your face and stay sitting down. I'm just using him to get to God. The Bank of England? Those furs put me on cloud 9. Would a shamanic journey help? Anything I can do? Oh, spite, oh hell! Sit up! You're rocking the boat! I think you are making fun of me, but I do not wish any of you to laugh at love. It is something that I hope one day will come into the lives of all of us. Oh, yes. Not you! You so crazy. I think I'm woke. Brandy, what a good wife you would be, but my life, my love, and my daddy's money all go to touring the spring and fall fashion shows, weeks upon weeks, trudging through collection after collection. Oh, from London to Paris, Milan, and New York. Oh, well, sometimes New York. Spanish boots, Spanish leather. To Firenze for artisanal Florentine sandals, boutique footwear in a dizzying mix of colors, shapes, and style. Shoes? Yes, shoes. Shoes? Let's get some shoes. Oh God, my dreams are coming true. They are too bewitching. The brightness of your cheek would shame the stars. And my nightmares. Diamonds fading with my repulsion, yet I linger on. Thou art as glorious to this night as is a winged messenger of heaven. If you want to go and take a stroll with me, we freewheeling on the terrace with diamond ease. If I go, there will be trouble. If you stay, it will be double. Coates escorts Emma to the patio door. Go thou with me and let me counsel with thee. These boots were made for walking. For if thou thinkst I'm too quickly one, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay. Ma chérie amour, Give me your hand, pretty little one that I adore. Your cash let other wild jokers take. Coates and Emma exit to garden. End of Act 1, Scene 3. Act 2 is set in the Theatre Royal, Bath. Prologue. Hecklers enter. There you are. Hello, dear. Oh, hello. Sorry I'm late. I had to finish dinner. I thought we were having dinner after. We are. That's why I ate so fast. Cherry lemon heads? No thanks. Popcorn balls? Thanks, no thanks. Diet soda? Fresca? No. What are you wearing? These violent fashions have the softest linen that in the runway look confounds the sweatshop. In other words, polyester. I've been kidnapped by K-pop. No matter. The house is crowded to suffocation anyway. Well, this is going to be a fantastic show. What time does the movie start? I call it a film, not a movie. It's a play. A gentleman of fashion would make his first appearance on stage in a role of Shakespeare's Romeo. Hark! Hark! What sound is that? Act 2, Scene 1, backstage, the Royal Theatre Bar. Coates wears red pantaloons, a vest of white muslin, surmounted by an enormously thick, multicolored cravat. The night has come! I've seen a shooting star tonight, and I thought of you. Fashion, virtue, and intellect throng the house. All you people out there in the dark, happening. Nothing could be more cordial than the temper of this audience. All are eager to applaud the new Romeo. I must prepare and make ready. What are you wearing? My heart, my life. Coates puts on a wig a la Charles II, capped by an opera hat festooned with ostrich feathers encrusted with diamonds from head to toe, including a cloak of sky blue silk, profusely spangled. An astonishing exhibition, extraordinary clothes. If I should fail, if I succeed, at least I have my dignity, because the greatest love of all, Emma inspired. You do have an added measure of strength and personal power tonight. I feel confident, perhaps egotistical. Bold adventurers soon penetrate the country the Indians have deserted, and when they have advanced about 15 or 20 leagues from the extreme frontiers of the whites, a metaphor drawn from de Tocqueville, then time must be a construct. And you, a beefy, bedazzled fashion frontiersman, playing young, well, Romeo like no other. I think fashion, and I count Shakespearean garb, is worn without difficulty, as the territory of a hunting nation is the common property of the tribe and belongs to no one in particular. In other words, I want to vomit. Romeo is mine. Yours, my good sir. Oh, Robert Diamond Coates, I believe in you. You're able to pursue your dreams with passion and dedication. Are you ready? I shall speak with you anon. Please, stay with me. Don't go. Sit down. I have few friends. You're the only person I can truly be myself with. Very well. I shall watch from gossamer wings. Now don't panic. Just remember, everything depends on this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now let us pray. Ah, Father who art in heaven, oh Lordy, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, returning. Oh Lord, show me a sign. Namum yoho renge kyo, Hail Mary, full of umber, buvas swatat savitur varenyum. You like Rumi? Oh, I adore Rumi. Me too. Meka ho. Glory, glory. Please help me and all the wonderful cast and crew to do our very best in your precious name. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Ganesh, Jewish prayer. Ganesh, Jewish prayer, Jewish prayer. Hey, just put on your roller skates and hit your gig. I'm on. Act 2, Scene 2, on stage, the Royal Theatre Bar. Coates enters the stage as Romeo. He walks forward with a hideous grin and makes several bows, thrusting his head forward and bobbing up and down, body perfectly upright and stiff. Wake up! Wake up! There's Diamond Coats of Romeo! This kind of thing only happens once in a lifetime, if you're lucky. Coates sneaks onto the scene. Romeo's first visit to Juliet's house. He creeps like a burglar with his face concealed from view. Coates' costume is so tightly fitted that he moves stiffly. Juliet. Oh, Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if God be but sworn thy love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. Coates takes out a gold snuff box and applies the pinch to his nose. I say, Romeo, give us a pinch. Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this? He walks dramatically to the side boxes and offers snuff from the box, first to the gentlemen and then, with great gallantry, to the ladies. Pass the golden trifle on. Coates nods and grins, shows many indications of aberration of mind. Bravo! Bravo! Off! Off! They throw orange peels and apple cores on stage. Coates walks first left and bobs his head, grinning, then to the right, going to the center of the stage with the usual bob, hand upon his left breast. I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo. What you said? What man art thou that doth be screened in night? Oh, what man art thou that doth be screened in night? So stumblest on my counsel. My name, I do not know how to tell thee who I am, just how I dress. It ain't for success! My couturier, dear saint, is hateful to myself because they're an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word. A seam in the seat of Coates's trousers rips out, revealing purple lace panties underneath. You tore something else, Romeo! Haven't I done it well? That's his apricot tarts to what I was telling you about. Succulent, violent, infused ripe fruit, I believe was the phrase. Listen to that. Anyone who even thinks it, don't say it, you'll jinx it. Coates on stage, crawling around on all fours. I can't stand it. Listen. Come off, come off. I have lost a diamond knee buckle and will leave the stage when I have retrieved it. Coates crawls off stage with knee buckle in his teeth. One of the most grotesque spectacles ever witnessed upon the stage. I quite like Juliet. I'm on, off, on. Coates enters the scene holding his sword. Juliet is dead. Coates fights invisible Paris. The hecklers throw a rooster on stage and it moves across at Coates' feet. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Oh, most gallant Romeo, stain not thy sword with the blood of Paris, but kill the cock before you! Coates grabs the bird in his arms and throws it off stage. No, no! Coates kills Paris, gets up and pries open Juliet's tomb with a crowbar. He drags Juliet from the tomb much in the same manner as a washerwoman and throws her aside. Coates amuses himself by standing center stage and twirling his sword with wonderful dexterity. He picks up his sword, mind you. He does it over and over again, slowly at first, then faster and faster. He's twirling round, spinning it round and round, like nobody ever saw it, and I'm a leg in front of him, on the ground, trying to get away, gagging in terror while supposed to be dead. He keeps saying it. What's he say? I don't know. Macbeth? Macduff? McDooley? I can't listen, I can't hear, oh God! Coates continues twirling. I don't want to. No, I'm an animal. Juliet has turned into I just have to get away from it. Him. I'm terrified, crawling while dying, dead, and listening to him is like chewing cardboard boxes or aluminum. Did you? I can't. I have to pretend to be dead. And I've just got to not be swiped by his sword. It's not real, but it's long and blunt and hard. Really? Yes, really. Show me the video. What? Go on. Please, go on. And I'm blinded by his diamond, shining and absolutely insane, spinning sword. Seriously. Macbeth, Macduff, McDougally, Macbeth, Macduff, McDougally, Macbeth, over and over again. Then they started, McFuckily, McDougally, Macbeth, Macduff, McDougally, McFaggoty, McFaggoty. He scores for the win. The crowd goes wild. McFaggoty. I will bite you by the ear for that, Jess. Nay, good goose, bite not. Thy wit is a very bitter sweeting, it is a most sharp sauce. Who is your fat friend? Ooh! Ah! Ah! Juliet lies down. Oh, but this is Romeo. Why is he misquoting Macbeth as Romeo in Bath? I cannot understand, and I cannot, under any circumstances, move. I'm Juliet, not dead, but fast asleep. But believe me, I open my eyes. She sits up. I have to watch. Julie's alive! Die again, Romeo! Encore! Encore! Coat swallows poison. That takes a good long quarter hour. Then he starts the stabbing and dying. That's my bit. I do not know what I'm doing. Oh, here. Lies down. Why am I here? His understanding is degraded to the level of his soul. His dress is outré in the extreme. Coat stands hand in mouth. Never have I ever. All right, never have I ever broken a bone. Wait. If I've done it, do I drink? Yes. But I haven't done it. Then you drink. Never have I ever bleached my anus. Never have I ever eaten snails. Really? I shall now re-elect the definitive death of Romeo. I do remember an apothecary. Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Hold. Here is a bag of gold. Let me have a bit of poison. Spoon feed me. Silver, please. Run through all my life weary veins. He holds a silver spoon up as a mirror and gazes at his own reflection. But I, a prince, of princes and princesses and dukes, let's say it, all of them, duchesses, dowagers, diddy, all my descendants, that I may fall, say it, dead, and that the trunk may be discharged of. Arms, take your last embrace, and lips, oh you, the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain. On this very night, on this same stage, 10 years ago, a dense fog just like this, I saw the worst fashion disaster I ever seen. There was this sight like a garbage truck dropped from Buckingham Palace, and when they finally pulled the actor's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked just like this. Yes, sir, that was the worst accident I ever seen. Boo! To engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide to modern trends. It was cool we started out friends. Now, today, this moment, since you've been gone, thou desperate pilot, now at once run on the dashing rocks, thy seasick, weary bark. Eyes, look your lust. I go on and on and on and on. I guess so, Jacques Cousteau. Who let the dogs out? Oh, say no more. Here's to my love, my one true, only first love. Come up for air, Diver Dan! I always wanted to be a foot model. Wait a minute, you don't need a job, you're the Queen of England. Don't bandy it about, I'm incognito. Then I whip it out. Ah! What was your name again? Juliet! Tonight I'm living in a fantasy. Do you think you want to die with me? Julie, 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 Juliet. Depending on how you take it, bad luck can be a big break. And off to the tombstone we go. Truly, apothecary! Apothefaggery! Bam! Pow! Masterful and passionate, thy drugs are quick. Not quick enough! Thus with a kiss I die. I have so many feels. He takes a dirty silk handkerchief from his pocket, with which he carefully sweeps the ground, then places his opera hat on the ground for a pillow and lies down. Ah, you may laugh, but I do not intend to soil my nice new velvet bespoke menswear upon these dirty boards. Please, I have few friends. You're the only people I can truly be myself with. But I think you should leave if you cannot be polite. There's a place for us, a time and a place for us. Hold my hand and we'll take you there. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. They throw a ham bone on stage, try to hit Coates with it. Coates returns to his business, he coughs and continues dying. Somehow! Die again, Romeo! Somewhere! Go back, Jack, do it again! Someday! Die again! Thus, with a kiss. Coates groans, gags, falls dramatically, shakes, and lies still. He coughs and hacks alive again, hacking his cough out, shivers, moans, falls dead suddenly after a long agonizing death stare, and reaching out before collapsing. Almost. He rises again. You know, seeing a number like this always makes me nostalgic. Yeah, nostalgic for what? Yellow fever. Juliet sits up from her tomb, walks front center stage. She tries to snatch his sword and hit Romeo. They struggle. She gets the sword. Oh, happy dagger! Yes, yes, yes! No, no, no! Yes, yes, yes! No, no, no! Dying is such sweet sorrow that he will die again until tomorrow. She stalks off stage. Don't tell me you like that trash. No, my hand fell asleep. I'm sorry. This part always gets me. It evokes the heartbreaking. Tragic, really. He was so very good in A Night Full of Shoes. The heartbreaking of Romeo Comtague and Julie Capucine. He groans and dies. Well, they say all good things must come to an end. What's that got to do with this show? The tragedy is about, and I call it a tragedy, not a play. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to... Thank you to Kevin, my dramaturg, Kevin Spangle. He's on Skype right here. Thank you very much for coming. Say again? I couldn't hear you. A question? What is it?
I don't think you just answered her question.
I couldn't hear it.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Thank you, guys.
Whose is this? Oh, that's yours.
We don't have anywhere else.
We'll go home, do the rest of the things we need to do leisurely, and get some food.
Which one? Oh, Kenny Rogers. Thank you for coming. Have a drink. Enjoy.
You hold her and I'll dump them all in, you come back and get everything.
Oh, Gianna, since her love.
was thinking Vanessa Dumpling, but you suggested that actually. I don't know if it's still on the table.
I can't hear you, but I'll holler at you later. All right, I'll holler at you later.
We didn't.
I'll holler at you later.
We got very tired. Can I tell you what we did?
No.
So we tag along. Now we went to 30 Rockos. That's it. And then we walked up to Central Park. Around the bouts throughout the park. Got kind of lost in the brambles. Whenever we felt comfortable.
Do you know where you're going?
And then around where we smoked. James dropped. We had 2
Do you like Vanessa's dog? So do you know where you're
jars.
It's just a block and a half. You know where it is, right? It's just a block down that way and then over to Eldridge, and it's right there. I'll bring you. I made breakfast. No, it's all done. How was it? Could you understand?
I'm in the market for a cheap beer.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get an
That sounds like me. I'm a $4.
Yeah. 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 Hi, Rory Golden, Sarah. Sure, I've seen your photos this week. Good. Looks like somebody's. It was quicker than I thought. The what? Oh, did you see those when he was working?
So cute. I'm sorry. I'm like, he's so
I want to see what's going on there.
That's
dope, man. That was dope.
Hi, honey. Congrats on my catalyst. I've seen you so much.
That's been like more than a minute. And you, man, you just got back. That was all those.
Well,
when did this thing go?
Yeah,
That's awesome. Cross. That was
So cool. And lions and stuff.
that made it look crazier than it was.
No, but it is crazy.
The beat goes wild. I was like, yeah.
I was like, you need to make that t-shirt. Bringing it just to work.
Yeah. Super successful match.
And I don't know how that player was in that.
I was honored.
At first I was worried about it. Like, this is a hidden SOS song.
Right.
You know, one of the earlier messages you sent. It seemed like I wasn't sure if you were in the UK or in South Africa.
Yeah, a lot of people, because that's in East London. Yeah. That's very hilarious.
I mean, you need some people. That's a good
What? Like, because I was like, if you know anybody, tell them to come through.
I have like a cousin in Antwerp.
That's the first time I ever used social media that way. Because I always see other people doing it. And I see people in the comments like, yeah, you're right.
I was like, before we were talking about TV, I was like, yo, you should do the social.
I don't know anywhere.
You know, probably, between the people, you go there and back, and not even anybody.
No way.
I mind, because I see people all the time like, oh, anybody knows somebody. And somebody always says something that leads to something. And people show up to my show just from that. I got a friend of mine who went to college with me. He was like, we knew the same people.
I wonder what's
I showed him at my show. He was working for the American Embassy in South Africa.
And saw you and came back.
Like, he came on the stage. He was like, hey, it's over here. Two other
Yeah, that's most definitely.
I was trying to mirror.
So cool.
Blessing, man.
No, I'm serious, Kenny. Do you need to pack up some stuff? What's going on?
It was really air conditioned nowhere else was, but I was frozen. Trying to get 6 hours, and I went up for
Really funny.
Sorry, I don't want to like rush.
No.
I was going to
That wasn't even me. That was you.
That was me.
I don't want to like put my arms in your
No,
face.
I'm
Yeah, you can start right now. Thank you so much. Sorry to interrupt. Also, they were really stressed.
Little circle here.
And I was just someone who went, no.
Oh, really?
The problem was I couldn't leave because it was
Guess what I did today?
where they were.
I bought a ticket to India.
Yeah. In fact, they were not. Rachel even said that they went outside.
Flying into New Delhi. Sukeshi is getting married in July. She invited me to her wedding. I know. Baby face. Everyone is like, she's moving back to India to get married. And then her and her mayor don't know where they're going to move to yet. He applied to grad school. Only his top 3 choices, which was California, Chicago, and New York. She's hoping he gets in New York. No, it's not about the place. Like, it was the 3 programs that he wanted to do. Obviously, she wants him to go to New York. But it's like, yeah, I met the guy like once. But,
like some family shit. Families know each other kind of stuff.
I get that feeling. Well, I asked her, babe, did you?
The choice is not working for me.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, at this age, I'm like, someone arrange me a marriage. I'm sick of trying to figure this shit out. For real, not even funny. Yeah, somebody old and wise, find me someone right. Like, no, I asked her if she chose the guy or did her family choose the guy, and she was like, no, I chose him. But I think that there was probably a list. I met her family, like, I know her dad. Her dad has been to my house. Like, I was like, oh yeah, they're wealthy, they're Indian, they're obviously. But she chose the guy, apparently. He's adorable, he was cute, shy, like sweet like her. It seems like a cute. She told me that she chose him and they both proposed to each other, apparently, so. This is 2018, so like, obviously the family is not involved. And I don't know, like, we're tight, but there's some things I can't do, like, I don't feel, like I don't know how to act. I'm an ignorant New Yorker, American, like, I don't want to be ignorant and be like, so wait, do Indians do like this? Yeah, just watch it.
Greg.
But no, I'm so excited. The wedding the part that I get to go to is 3 days. No, I just get to go. But 3 days of the wedding, and I'm going to be there for 2 weeks in India. And I'm going by myself. But her family is like hooking up like family reunion style, like a hotel where everybody goes to the same hotel. Gets like a discount, and transportation. No, for the wedding. For the 4 days of the wedding, with like van, like transportation also dealt with. So I just have to wake up and go with everyone.